Alright, Junkies, my name is Bob, and I am here to bring you a review of the new Marvel Legends Union Jack. Now, this figure was announced during the European cons of 2018. It was one of the, I think there were 5 characters that were revealed. Loki was one. I can't remember all the others, but Union Jack was the one that made me go, yes! It just looks like a really cool figure. A little bit of a blend of Captain America, a little bit of blend of Spider-Man. I mean, we have a knife, we have a gun, we have holsters, we have all kinds of cool stuff going on. So I really hope this figure lives up to my expectations because this was one that I really wanted. So he is part of the Marvel Legends new Avengers wave that ties to Avengers Endgame. As you can see, we have the Build-A-Figure Hulk piece. It's right here. We do have his right arm. On the back here, we have a little bit about the character. Union Jack is a British operative, spy, and master of hand-to-hand combat embroidered in the world of European politics. So as you can see, we do have more of a comic book rendering of the character there, here, this side, and as you can see, he's number 4 in the Build-A-Figure piece, right arm. He is part of the War Machine, Rescue, Shuri, Rock Python, Union Jack, Beta Ray Bill, and Loki wave. This wave is hitting right now. We have found it at GameStop at least 3 times over now. So it is out there, but are you going to be able to get every figure you want? That's a whole nother deal. You can always order a full case from Entertainment Earth. That is our preferred choice here at AFJ. So we slide them out. Now, if you've been watching enough of my reviews as of late, Junkies, I do like to complain about logos. We have no logo here. A British flag probably would have been fine, as well as putting a British flag here. Did we need another British flag? We do have it right here. Seems like that would be the proper logo. Now, we get the plastic coffin off here, and what I love about this is, look at these, look at these weapons. That's just, and the belt. Oh, so we're almost there. I'm almost there. All right, so I'll put them up here inside the plastic coffin. We will have a full review, a standalone review of the Build-A-Figure Hulk. So look for that here. It's usually the very last one on our reviews, Junkies. So now these weapons are taped in, and this is kind of interesting. They're not so much. I'm gonna spend a couple seconds here on these weapons. So I don't know if you can see it, but they don't so much look like gunmetal. They're almost like more like a clear I'm gonna say clear. They're like a white translucent plastic. So they're not so much metal, and maybe that's a trick of theirs, trying to get that metal gun feel or look, but do like it. So we got 2 weapons here. So, ooh, yeah, I'm liking this. So let's do an instant pose before we get too into all these little details here. So he feels like, you know, a hand-to-hand combat kind of action figure, if that makes any sense. So let's get a little bit of the pose in here. Now, I have not put the weapons in yet. Yeah, liking it. All right, so let's get these weapons in here. All right, so do a close-up here on the face as we soup him up. So you can see we have this nice little ridge here, kind of shows off that it's more of a mask. Got a couple little shavings of loose plastic here, but they're coming right off. They're not really lingering. But look at these bright blue eyes, and we do have like a jawline here. This would be great if you wanted to kit bash this helmet. But this is not going to happen with me because I'm already loving this figure. So we have a scabbard here for the bayonet / mini sword. It looks more like a mini sword on the package, but it's not. And then this is a nice touch here. I don't know if this is going to work though. Okay, so I got to get the gun in. See how the gun in and down. And then they added this little catch for the gun. And I love it when these things actually work. Oh, wow. So there we go. So these wristbands here, they do move. They are part of it. We do have a lot of great articulation here. No fists, and I'm kind of glad because we've got so many weapons. He's not as bulky as a Deadpool figure, especially the X-Men Deadpool figure that came out during Deadpool 2 last summer. He's not as bulky as that, and I know that figure very well because we use him a lot of photography. But he does have the same amount of articulation. So he's really well put together. The belt is awesome. As you can see, it has little pouches. They've even have little tie strings off here. And then we have little like latches for the belt. Again, we have a hole for the backpack here, but there's no backpack. So that's kind of unusual. We just had that with Rock Python. What is that hole for? It's weird. It's like almost as if there should be something. And wow, he's really loose. He's been out of the pack like 10 minutes. If there's a cape or something here, like Beta Ray Bill had, it makes sense. It holds it in place. But as far as figures go, he shouldn't have all that extra stuff. He shouldn't have that extra hole. That's weird. Is it? There's no screw or anything in there, so I don't understand why that's there. So getting these legs to pose, make them look like he's just more than just standing there ready to break into a dance move. So let's put him next to Captain America. That's fitting. Side by side. I don't know if we can get these boys to stand here together. Just having a little problems with the base that we have them standing on today. It's a bit of a curve to it. I think it's been in the heat too long. So that gives you a size comparison. Cap's a little bit shorter than I thought he would be, but there he is, a little bit shorter. But then again, we have movie character and we have comic book character. So in relation to War Machine, it gives you a better sense of size. So there are the two side by side together. But it's an awesome figure. So let's do, I didn't even put the weapons in his hands. So let's do it. Let's do a dagger, and then let's do a shot with the pistol. And we do have a trigger finger, which is great. I love the trigger finger that Marvel and Hasbro have decided to bring out. Kind of think it's unusual that you'd have a British guy who wouldn't have like a 45 or maybe even some sort of other British pistol. But hey, whatever works. So there he is, all souped up and ready to go. This figure lives up to my expectations, Junkies. I really wanted Union Jack to be awesome, and I think he is. And I really want to put him with Deadpool and a few other things, a few other characters, and I think he's going to end up definitely on our Marvel couch. And if you don't know what that is, you got to check it out on our Instagram. This is Bob. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, our Instagram. Join our Facebook group. It's a great place to meet other junkies and be a part of a larger community that's trying to help each other out collect these toys. Thank you for tuning in, and you have a pleasant day.